Hi everyone and welcome along today. So lots of you have been kindly asking me, do I live close by? Am I handy for 5 minutes to come and do a job? No, it's very nice of you, I know, but the kind of jobs that I show you on YouTube here are basically stuff that I dismantle in my own house. I do obviously do jobs for family and friends local, but that's really about the extent of it. I've actually retired. So you then ask me, well, how do I know if I've got someone any good? Can you recommend anybody? Now, when you live in somewhere like London or Liverpool or somewhere, obviously I don't know any of your local guys. So that brings a bit of a problem, and I thought, well, actually I probably could help you out here, because there's one way that you can make sure that you get someone good for your job, whether it be plumbing, building or whatever, and that's use someone that is recommended by friends and family. So you ask about, you check with your family, who have you had in recently, done a plumbing job for you that you liked, did a good job, was fair and has got a good reputation. This word of mouth goes a long way and really does ensure that you get someone good. Now for instance, I had an extension built last year. I looked around my local town here, and sure enough there was someone well recommended, and a lovely guy, just him and his mate, a building firm, and they give me a fair price, and I'd looked at work that they'd already done. So it's another thing you can do. If you see a builder doing a good job in a house and you live nearby, down the road or whatever, you could just go in and ask the householder when they're finished, what do you think of the job? Did he do a good job? And they say yeah, then it's worth a go. Word of mouth goes a long way. Now a lot of people are asking, what about these things on the internet like check a trade, and builder, where you now let me show you something about these sites. I'll just take you to the computer, hold on. So let's just take a look at check a trade for a start. Now it's the trading name of Vetted Limited and is a subsidiary of HomeServe. Now if any of you ever had any dealings with HomeServe, you probably wish you hadn't. It's the kind of letter you get from your water bill that says you could do with plumbing insurance because it's going to cost you 500 quid to fix a broken drain. We send a plumber around and it's done in a jiffy. But I've heard nothing but bad reports from these guys, honestly. So check a trade. I feel sorry for the plumbers and guys that have got to sign up to you because they feel that's the only way they're going to get work, because these vaulters are making money out of them. Here then we have my builder, and this is what's going to hurt here, isn't it? Recent feedback. Now feedback is not like word of mouth, only better. It's not like with this, a grudge against a builder. You didn't get on with him, it wasn't quite how you wanted it, and then you can just put bad feedback and knock them back. That's when it's kind of not very good, isn't it? But I just hate this, that the guys here, the builders and the plumbers and everybody that's got to sign up to these kind of guys that are making all this money, these websites, for doing nothing at all apart from setting people on there and making feedback seem like this is the fix all of everything. Now I know it's very hard, but don't be tempted just because a plumbing outfit looks good, alright? That's another. Keep away from, really. Don't be tempted. So local and word of mouth. Try not to use these websites. I honestly hate the way that it takes money from the builder, the plumber, who has to pay money for their listing on there, and it's just making these guys that own these websites money. It's like pyramid money to me, and it's just the way life is today, that people feel they've got to be on there to get work. And obviously a lot of youngsters who perhaps wouldn't know anybody too much when they just got their first house, they've moved to a different area, so they're not sure of anyone, then I'm afraid you probably do have to go to those sites, and it's such a shame really, because they just really annoy me. That's my take on it. If you can, do shop around local, help the little plumber out. The kind of guy, he's probably just got himself, his van. He's trying hard to make a living, and he works in your local area, and he'll just be bobbing around, and he's got a reputation to keep up. I've had the same thing when I was doing it. You've got to keep a reputation good, and that's by word of mouth. Any problems, you can guarantee this guy would probably come back, because he wouldn't want you foul-mouthing or saying it, he wasn't any good. I was the same. If anything happened after a job, I'd be back in a flash. If someone rang and said, oh, well, that job you did has a slight leak or something, I'd be around within seconds to get that sorted out, because I wanted to keep my reputation good. And that's how the little guy is in the street, these little plumbers that are working their socks off. To do them all a favour, they're the guys to use. Alright, that's about it. That's my take on it though. So all my stuff, you know where to go. Usual place, Derek and 33. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.